J-Mad is not your everyday lunch partner. He's all the way raw.
How are you going to say Black Lives Matter when the only reason you come out is when cops kill us and we don't come out when we kill ourselves? That's crazy, man.
He's all the way real.
The truth? You can't even handle the truth.
And most of all, he has his priorities right.
I want the Falcons and the Hawks to be my pallbearers at my funeral. That way they can let me down just one last time.
J-Mad gives it to you big.
It's thick 30. I've been through a lot, but I'm still flirty. Is everybody back up in the building? It's been a minute, tell me how you're healing. Cause I'm about to get into my feelings. How you feeling? How you feel right now? Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be distressed, yeah. Man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciennes, trying to bring out the fat beard lust. Cause I give a bump, way too much. I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup. Wanna get up, wanna get down. That's how I feel right now. Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be distressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be.
That's right. You're listening to your boy J-Mad on Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all the other platforms that we're on, even Alexa. That's right, Alexa can make it do what it do, baby. Hey, welcome to all of y'all that's listening in, all of those that's on my social media pages. Thank you so much for being on, and those that are listening live on my podcast, good evening to you. It is your boy J-Mad, and I am back. I'm back live and in effect. It's been a couple of years now, and so we're getting ready to rebuild Life After the Collar. This is Life After the Collar presents Mad Smoke. If you think you knew me then, If you think you knew me when I was hosting my podcast throughout Atlanta a couple of years before the pandemic hit, at Smokehouse, Paradise Island, and Black Diamond Lounge, you ain't seen nothing yet. Your boy's about to go all the way in. This is called Mad Smoke for a reason. Shout out to those that's over there on TikTok Live. Look, stand by. Ain't that what y'all president said? Ain't that what y'all boy named Trump? Y'all see how messy I'm getting already? I'm already getting messy. It's getting ready. Look, we're going to have some good conversation over the next few minutes. I got to be out of here in about an hour because the game comes on. And I'm not letting my TikTok or my podcast stop me from watching my game. Not even a tip off. Now, if I get a lot of followers on here or a lot of viewers and things like that, I'll stay on. My chat room is open, so you can easily go to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, Spreaker.com. If you go to Spreaker.com, we are there. We have a chat room on there, so if you want to chat with me in my chat room, if you want to chat with me on TikTok, I got you. We're gonna expand. So I have to do some other things. I just realized that I'm missing some things with my sound system. So what you all hear with the music is different than what they hear in house right now. It's real distorted, and I don't like it. But we're getting ready to do it. Tonight's show is sponsored by Daddy's Home, but my husband ain't. Daddy's Home, but my husband ain't. Stage play. I am one of the actors that's in the stage play Daddy's Home, but my husband ain't. We are on tour right now. We're headed to Birmingham, Alabama in 2 weeks. And then we're back in Atlanta on the 25th, I think it is. The 25th, we're back in Atlanta. So I need you all to check out Daddy's Home, DADDYS, Home, theplay.com. Daddy's Home, daddy'shometheplay.com. And you'll see all of our tour dates and where we're going to be headed in the next few months and weeks or whatever. And maybe I'll be able to catch you all in your city. I was at an event Monday. And a lady stopped me. And it was funny. The lady stopped me and we was talking. And she said, I saw you at the Huntsville play. So I was excited to see that. I was excited to hear it. It's nothing like, acting like I'm a fan, when I'm about. Oh, and by the way, especially to my TikTok people, if you all see me out in public, it's okay to stop me and say, hey, I'm one of your TikTok. Because I have people that will say, hey, I saw you in the street, but I didn't want to say anything. I do not bite on Tuesdays. That's what we're doing today, y'all. I don't bite, so you're more than welcome to walk up to me. I do get stopped all the time, and it's okay. I'm not that, It makes my head bigger. It makes my head bigger. So let's go ahead and get this thing. I need you all to also check out my Tuesday and Thursday 8 a.m. Coffee and Conversation show, which is sponsored by Emory Winship Cancer Center. That's one where I brought my podcast every Tuesday and Thursday. Emory Winship Cancer Center, where I do a 30-minute motivational type thing for everyone, but it really to my cancer warriors. I call them Winship Warriors. So if you're more than welcome to check out that as well. All right, so let's get started on this thing. It was something else I wanted to announce. Oh, let me do this. Let me do it again. I think I already did it. Look, every Wednesday we're going to be here at Butts and Ashes. We're going to be here at Butts and Ashes in Stone Mountain, Georgia. The address is 5370 U.S. Highway 78, Suite 320. 5370 U.S. Highway 78, Suite 320. You will see Big Lots. You will see Marshalls, Ross, and things like that in this. We're right across, and big Bank of America is directly in front of us. So those are some landmarks if you're in this area. I would love to have you all out here. All right. So let's get started on this conversation. Now, again, this is Mad Smoke, so I'm going to say it the way I want to say it. I'm going to say it the way I want to say it. Black Lives Matter. Or does it really? I honestly think, and this is directed to the black community. This is directed directly to the black community. I don't understand why you all use the phrase or have connected with the group Black Lives Matter. Because truth be told, by the organization that uses that phrase, and the company, I think they're LLC, and they're making money, and they branded this thing, and they're making plenty of money off of this. But the truth of the matter is, to them, Black lives does not matter. I said what I said. Look, we can get it in. We can get it in. Here's why I say that. To them, Black lives does not matter. What matters to them, really, is when a white cop assaults our black men and women. That's the only time they consider Black Lives Matter. Case in point. This was before the pandemic, and I'm sitting there, I'm watching the news, and lo and behold, across the news comes a black young lady is gunned down by some black young guys. So I immediately contacted the local chapter, however they divided up, here in Atlanta. And I asked the question. I asked a direct question. This is what happened. When are we going to march on this issue? I got a response, and I'll say it on here, so if the word get back to them, I still have the receipts. I asked them, when are we going to march and protest concerning this black young lady that got gunned down by these black men? The response is, and I'll paraphrase, I'm going to paraphrase, I'll admit that I'm paraphrasing. We don't protest that. We don't do that. We don't march on that. This is what I was told. And so I asked the question, what do you mean you don't march on that? Well, we're concerned about officers that are taking out our community, our brothers and sisters or whatever. That is the problem with our community. So I'm going to go deeper in this topic when it comes to politics and things like that, and how the Democrats have mishandled our votes. I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm neither Democrat or I look sexy behind this black right here. I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm neither. What I am is for the truth. What I am is for people that are, especially the people that wants my vote, to earn my vote. Just because you black does not mean you own my vote. And I need more black people to understand. Stop giving your vote away just because they're black. Because here's the hustle. I think I'm going too far to the left. I'm going too far to the left. What happens is, when we don't take care of our own communities, hear me well, hear me very well. When we don't take care of our own communities, why should they? Why should they? Now, Trust me, I get it, and I understand the fact that we have gone through a lot in our community. We have done a lot. We have gone through a lot. The white community has treated us real bad. The white community has treated us real bad when it comes to us owning land, us having our rights, us having this, that, and the other. I agree with that. I am not dismissing that. I'm not dismissing that. What I'm saying is, with that being said, at some point, in order for Black Lives Matter to mean anything, it must first matter to our community and not just with a slogan. I know y'all don't like that. I understand that y'all don't like that. I know y'all have other things that y'all want to talk about. I understand that y'all have different. We could talk about, like, if I was to be talking about, if I was talking about relationships on here, love relationship, how to keep a man, how to keep a woman. My podcast right now would be blowing up right now. It would be. But because I'm talking about something serious, if I was to have if I had some people that were supposed to, and they got held up on some things. I had some recording artists that were supposed to be here. I had some other people that were supposed to come hang out with me for my first show. I was running late. It is what it is. I'm not debating any of that. I enjoy what I do. My grandfather taught me a long time ago, if you have to do it by yourself, do it. And that's where I am. I'm doing it. If I have to do it by myself, I have to do it by myself. But in order for us, our community, to make that phrase mean anything, we have to learn to take care of our own community, our own people. What does that mean, though, J-Man? What does taking care of our own community, our own people mean? First of all, literally, the land that we own, the place, the community that we live in, the very community. I understand. Well, we're in low income housing. We're in this and we're in that. I'm gonna tell you how to do that. Pick up the trash in your yard. When you see stuff all in your street, pick it. Just visual. I'm not even talking about anything deep. It's easy to go to Walmart and places like that and put some seed down in your yard and make your yard look good, presentable. When you start doing that, you are going to bring value to your community. When we stop running from, I need for the black folks. I said this bad smoke. I'm gonna say it the way I want to say it. I need for us black folks to get that word snitching out of our conversation. If you have people in your neighborhood destroying your neighborhood, you need to make sure that they get out of your neighborhood. You don't have to live in a dysfunctional community because somebody decide they want to come into your... No, stand up. I understand it. Yes, I get it. I 100% get it. You don't want to be the one to start some ruckus. You don't want to be the one that start the argument. You don't want to rock the boat. Well, who is supposed to rock the boat? Stop wearing Black Lives Matter if you don't want to rock the boat. You cannot rock the boat just with white folks. You got to rock the boat with them thugs and them knuckleheads that's trying to ruin your community. Oh, I know y'all don't like me like that. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I know y'all don't like me right now. I understand you don't like me right now. It is what it is. Until we decide as black folks to say, hey, this is my community. I understand that I'm on housing assistance. I understand that I'm on this, I'm on that, I'm on this, and I'm on that. Until we decide to say, even though I'm on that, I'm going to take care of the little bit that, the reason why we don't get blessed, now I'm going to switch to spirituality because y'all know me. I balance my conversation. It's one thing to talk about real life or flesh issues or human issues. It's another conversation to talk about spirituality. I'm going to tell you why a lot of us in our black community aren't blessed. Because we don't know how to take care of the things that we do have. We don't know how to take care of the things that we do have. We sit there and we dream and we ask God and we ask this and we pray for this and we put on our vision board this. If you want a new car, take care of the car that you do have. Clean that car up. Clean that house that one spot that you do have. Clean that up. Instead of sitting around, thank you, dear. Instead of sitting around complaining about what you don't have. The truth of the matter is, when you decide to take care of what is in your control, what your household. I'm gonna mess y'all up now, so I'm gonna piss a lot of people off right now. You know how to change the world. Matter of fact, let me slow down. I'm going to digress. You know how to change your community. Change your house. Change your household. There was a thing back in a day. Some of y'all probably that's on my live right now probably don't listen to my podcast right now. Don't understand this thing. Back in the day, there was two things that used to happen back in the day when it came to television. Hey, Doc, I don't know if you remember this. There was two things that happened back in the day. The first thing, one of the things was TV went smooth off. It went smooth off, right? It did this. They played the national anthem. Had the wave flying. After they played the national, TV went smooth off. But there was something that happened at 10 o'clock. There was something that happened at 10 o'clock that, Doc, you hit it right on the nose. At 10 o'clock on the TV, it asks you this question. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? Y'all want to know why our nation and our community is so jacked up? It's not because of what the politicians are doing in D.C. or at the Capitol in Atlanta. It's about what's happening in our own homes. Let's forget about what the politicians are doing. I got a whole segment that I could do on the politicians and what they're doing in D.C. But I'm going to stop the buck where it needs to be stopped. It's not even outside your door. I don't care. I understand that y'all at home. I understand that y'all in y'all little environment. No, the buck stops there. Do you know where your kids are? Do you know what your kids are doing? These kids that's running around here, and these young, I'm gonna use young adults too, that's running around here doing all this foolishness. They didn't just drop out the sky. I'm going to use the phrase that I often use when I encounter young men. I don't say it to young ladies, but I often say it to young men that I encounter and I try to mentor. I make this statement: who raised you? I know y'all don't like that. I know that y'all don't care about, you don't tell me how to, you right. I don't tell grown people what to do. But don't get upset. Don't get upset because all this other foolishness happened. Your kid dead. Or your kid is in jail because he killed somebody. You can't get upset with that. And I'm strictly talking to our community. As black people, we do not know how powerful we are. We have absolutely no idea how strong our community is. I heard the statement, it's not that they're afraid of the strength we have. They're not afraid of how big we are. They're not afraid. You know what they're afraid of? Is when we unite. They're afraid of when we begin to show love to our community. They get nervous. That's why when slavery ended and Jim Crow and all this other stuff happened, and we started building our own community, and they noticed that our community started flourishing and started building and started growing, and they decided they had to send bombs. They had to blow up Black Wall Street. They had to break the dam and flood Lanier. Why? Because when we unite and we begin to use the gifts and the talents, because we are the original people that does this. I understand, and I have another topic. I have another topic that I'm gonna go to on my church folks, because I'm tired of church folks, the black churches, using colonialism to hustle black people. Oh Lord. Mad smoke, it is what it is. Because the truth of the matter is, if we really was to teach religion, it would not be from the King James Version of... See, y'all, they finna block me. Thank you, Lakeisha. I appreciate you. When we decide as a people, I just found out this, Doc. I just found out this. Did you know that South Africa has to get permission from France to sell their minerals to other countries? The French community get to say yes or no if they're allowed to sell to other countries. The French get to tell. That's why. And watch this. I got even something better. I forgot the old school currency that the French, Deutsch, whatever it was. They have the Africans have to buy that money. But watch this. The French don't even use that money anymore. So now what happens is they buy that money, but they have to sell it back to the French, and it's worthless. It's worth less than what they paid for it. So they buy it at an expense and then have to sell it back at a lesser cost. All of the resources that we have, all of the resources, and I'm saying we because that's part of my culture over there in Africa. And I have a lot of people over here on TikTok. And all of my TikTok people that's over in South Africa that has been begging. I just found out, big dog, that I'm famous over there. did. I had somebody come up to me and inbox me and say, "Do you realize how famous you are over here?" And I had no clue. I knew I had. They said, "No, your stuff goes all over the country." So to all of those that's over in South Africa, I'm gonna make my way out there to come see you all. So my thing is, if that country, if the motherland can break that chain, us over here in America, us over there in Britain, us over there in French, all of us black folk that's scattered about, that because we were scattered about, can stand together. I know TikTok finna kick me off now. I know they are. It is what it is. I'm gonna go as long. Hey, you gonna get blocked? Yeah, you right. I'm about to get blocked. We have to learn as black folks, if we're gonna use the phrase "Black Lives Matter," then damn it, make it matter. Make it matter. Make them earn our vote. I'm finna get in y'all pockets now, and this is where I use y'all niggas. This mad smoke. I can say what I want to say. This is where I lose y'all niggas at. Your money. Why y'all sitting there spending your money on people that they done told you? We still buying Timberlands. And this cracker said, "I don't even want y'all buying our stuff." You buying the Versace's and the Gucci's to impress people that don't even know you. Look. Hey, Doc, come pick one. My doc came and supported me today. Come pick one of these gifts off this table, man. The cigars are separate. The lighters are separate. These is the case. That's the case. And you got.
I'll take all of them.
No, you can pick one. See that. Black Lives Matter. Greedy. Just you get the. You got the 20 anniversaries here. You got your lighters. You got this kit. You got that kit. Choose wisely. That's all I say. Choose wisely. Don't open it. Choose.
That's not right.
Choose wisely. So I'm giving away It
don't rattle.
It don't rattle. All I'm gonna say, I'm gonna look at you in your face this time. Choose wisely.
I'm gonna take
You
it.
can take it.
All right.
He got what he wanted. I was actually trying to.
Trying to get it back.
I was trying to hustle him out because I wanted to take that one back. Can I pick a gift? Yeah, if you was here, you would. Look, see, Lakeisha.
Get back onto that community though, man.
Yeah. Look, let me tell you something. He told me to get back to the community. Come get this stick too, Doc. When it comes to our, because I only have, how many more minutes I got left? I got about 25 minutes before the game come on. I got you, Lakeisha. The truth of the matter is, when it comes to our community, at some point, I'm glad you said that. At some point, we're going to have a voice. You know what our community is really missing right now? My food getting cold. I forgot I ordered the food before the You know what our community is really missing? She hit it right on the head. Unity is it. Unity is the foundation, or it's the essence of what we're missing. But in order to have unity, what do we need? Look. Leadership. We don't have leadership. I'm getting ready to bust y'all bubbles, and y'all gonna get mad at me when I say this. What's Auntie name up in D.C.? From California. The black lady. What's the black lady that we call her Auntie? I think she's from California. The older lady. What's her name? Y'all give me her name on social media. It's slipping my mind right now. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to respond. During the Trump administration, before the Trump administration, she was real vocal. When Trump took office, about a year after Trump took office, she got real quiet. I'm finna bust y'all bubbles right now. The representative. She's in the House of Representatives. I almost slipped out there. Maxine. Is it Maxine? God dog it. Y'all don't want to help me out. Y'all pretending that y'all don't know. Maxine Waters. The first year of Maxine Waters, of Trump's administration, Maxine Waters was doing this. After a year of 45 being in office, you heard nothing. I know y'all don't like it. I know y'all don't like it. It is what it is. Even till this day, you do not see Maxine Waters saying anything. You know why? They got to it. Georgia, ATL. Who did we just put into office? In the Senate, out of all places. The pastor of Ebenezer. Respect him to life. I respect that brother. With all of this stuff going on, he need to be front and center. Why? Because he's pastoring Martin Luther King's church. You know why you don't hear from him? Yes, it is hearsay. I know y'all don't like. I know y'all don't like me right now. I don't care how much time I got. 20 minutes. I know y'all don't like me right now. You know why? You start hearing from those that's in the political realm, especially when it comes to D.C., is because when they get in D.C., they get thrown so much money to shut the hell up. Everybody has his price. I'm letting you know right now, I have my price. I often kid around, but I'm so serious about this conversation that I'm getting ready to have with y'all. It is what it is. Michael Jackson couldn't touch my booty for $1 million. He couldn't touch my booty for $1 million.
Too old.
I'm too far gone. But if he tell me I'm gonna give you $10 million to touch my booty, I'm twerking in front of him. I know y'all. I'm a paid actor. There are certain roles. Lakeisha, don't do that. Don't do that. There are certain roles in the acting community that I won't take unless you pay me the right amount of money. Because I have to be compensated. I'm in a role now that I get paid pretty good for the role that the last play that I was in, I was an abusive husband. I hated that role. I had to slap my daughter on stage, and I had to throw my wife across the stage. I hated that role. But when they said, I'm going to pay you this, where's she at? Where's she at? Everybody has their price. And that's not being, and I'm not dogging them. Because I'm with them when they write, look, if you pay me this money, I'm going to sit my happy ass right here. However.com, .org, and .net. This is the issue with our community. At a certain point, our community, and this is what I miss. Muhammad Ali was the greatest example of who we should be. He sacrificed his religion, his money, his career, and his family to do something for y'all niggas. I meant that. He did that for us. When did you see LeBron James say, I ain't gonna play no more? When did you see Kobe Bryant, I ain't gonna play no more? All these other supers, I'm not, until we get this, when we had to deal with the kneeling on the national anthem, I am a veteran. I am 100%, I am a 100% disabled vet. I love that flag. Yeah, I know this conversation don't seem like it, but I fought for that flag for my sons. But when they did the thing with the kneeling in the NFL, every Negro if Black Lives Matter, and black voices should even matter. Every black person in an NFL should have said, we ain't playing. You could take my money. Because why? You already got millions stored up in the bank account. They already had millions in the bank account. But they didn't want to sacrifice the next. If you sacrifice one or two paychecks, they'll wake up. But they didn't want to. Negroes too greedy. Oh, Lord. Y'all don't like me, huh? Look, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I'm going to take any questions that y'all have for me. I try to, at the end of my podcast, I try to answer questions and stuff like that. I'm missing the chicken wing. I'm sorry. I miss it. I mean, no. I want all of them now. Any questions? Anything anybody want to say? Big Dog, you got anything you want to say? So here's what we're going to do. I appreciate y'all supporting me tonight. We are here every Wednesday. We're going to be here every Wednesday. We're going to expand Mad Smoke. We're going to expand this Mad Smoke to a different level. So we're going to be at different locations. We're out at Stone Mountain. We're going to be back out at Stonecrest, at Paradise Island. We're going to look for another spot in the Atlanta area, on the north side of Atlanta area, and try to do something. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm trying to wait till you see if y'all have any questions or anything. If you're ever here at Butts and Ashes, 5370 US Highway 78, Suite 320. The food is always hot. The drinks are always strong. And it is really, really great. Bring your sticks. They have hookah on the outside. So I'm in a isolated area. We have people on the outside. And that's where they do the hookahs and things like that. Y'all can't see, but the game is getting ready to come on above my head. So y'all come out and hang with us. It's all good. It's all gravy. I'll play y'all some music on here because it's not playing good and this chicken is real good right now. I'm trying to see if y'all say anything. Any question? If not, look, holla at your boy. Make sure you share and tell people about the spot. It's all good. It's definitely all great. All right. I'll holler.